No, I've never done this before. Now we just have to wait for people. Happy Friday, if anyone's going to come by. Lovely. How do I access a chat? I've never done this before. How do I access chat? Zero clue. Is this the chat? That's no. How do I access chat? That's a filter. That's not what I want. Cancel that. So, how do you access chat? Start a poll, start a Q&A. Now we just wait. Could be the most unsuccessful live probably. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Drones and Photography. Top fans. Alright. No one's come by. So, I don't know if this is pre-recorded or anything. The new Insta360 Go Ultra. That actually is a nice bit of kit. If I had the extra cash, I probably would buy it. I do like the SD card slot. The size seems very similar as well to the Go 3S. I wish I had it on me, but it's in the other room. I think it only comes in black. Can I look? I've got my iPad here to check. Let's have a look. Insta360 Go Ultra. No one's joined. Just talking to myself, drinking a beer on a Friday. Classic. Hello and welcome. I'll probably talk about the Go Ultra first and then discuss some upcoming FPV drones that I'm looking to buy. All these adverts on these websites are so annoying. So, it comes in white. And is there no micro SD card? Does it come with storage? Does it say it comes with storage? How much does it come with? Does this come with specs? 50 megapixel camera, that's mad. Does it come with storage? Photo format, DNG, color preset, weight. Actually, I want to compare the weight with the Go 3S and see. Insta360, how much it weighs compared to the Go 3S. I wonder if they still sell that. They must do. More Go 3S. Oh, they still sell it. No one's joined yet. Okay, that's cool. Very interesting. It says 39 grams and the standalone is 52. So there's still a benefit for the Go 3S over the Ultra. So if you're trying to save weight on FPV, the Go 3S is still the way to go. 4K 30 is still enough. Even 2.7K 60 is still enough. I can't really do an announcement, can I? Really weird. First live, no one turns up. You just chat randomly. What else is the Ultra? Like, I think it's a better camera than the Ace Pro. I just like the form factor and the size. I think it's, oh, they got the compare here. So it's $110 more for the Ultra versus the Go 3S. And this is a 1/1.28 over a 1.23. All right, fair enough. New chip. 4K 60, ambient light sensor, or pure video mode. All right, it's got these extras, but how often do people shoot at night? That's the thing. I don't. Actually, it doesn't say no removable storage. I'm trying to find out if it has the SD card. No one's joined, unless some people are joining in, me rambling, and no clue if people have just like skipped. Weight, dimensions, color, max. Bruv, does it actually not have internal storage? That's weird. Does it not have internal storage? Micro SD supports up to 2 terabytes. So they ditched the internal storage for an SD card. I would have preferred if they kept like 32 gig internal storage or 40 gig like the DJI Action 5 with the option for an SD card. That is better. I prefer it because you can get the SD card out, move it towards that. That is good. I would have preferred if they'd done that personally. I still think it's a good camera. I still think it's a good option. If you were to buy it, because the Growth Ultra is similar price to the Action 5, DJI Action 5, well, we won't be able to know because I don't know if they're selling in the US, which is the challenge right now. That is just massive ball ache. Buy now. Am I in? That doesn't help. DJI.com. DJI store. Okay, stop asking me questions. Let's see how much this is. Oh my god, so many questions. I just want to like see how much something costs. No, that's camera drones. How hard is this, man? Just DJI store Action 5. Store. Here we go. $349. So the Action 5 is cheaper than the Go Ultra. And this is a full-fledged action camera. Oh, that's US dollars actually. What were these? What prices were these? Oh yeah, this was euros. So 429 euros to USD. Is it gonna work out? 500 US dollars. Oh my god, the Action 5 is cheaper. I think it depends on what you want. And then the Go 3S, how much is this? 319 euros. 319. 373. Oof. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, it's still a small camera. That's a tough one. This is actually a great video because the price that it fits at for the Ultra, you can get an Action 5 for. The DJI Osmo Action 5 is 349 US dollars and the Ultra is more expensive. And this does 4K 120, D-Log M. I would love to know what people would think. If I put here a poll, would that trigger people to come live? I have no idea. Start a Q&A. What would you rather have? What would you rather have? And then I'm going to put here DJI Action 5 Pro, Insta360 Go Ultra. And then for shits and giggles, I'm actually going to put as well Insta360 Go 3S. Start poll. Let's see if this triggers people to come by. What would you rather have? Would people join now? Oh my god, out of stock everything on the US website. That is unbelievable. It actually sucks. What is happening in the US with DJI? I don't think they'll get unbanned. I don't know what's going to happen. This is like unprecedented. What is going to happen? If someone who scrolls by and they're from the US and they buy DJI products or use DJI products, do you think the ban is going to like follow through? Because I think it will. And that will just open up the door for well, Insta360 anti-gravity, technically sub-brand, just other drone manufacturers to eat into their market share. Competition is good. So DJI's drones are the best, but competition is good. So I kind of like, even for like the European market, like the anti-gravity thing, it looks cool. What's going to happen with, for instance, traditional FPV with the 03, 04A unit, like those things, because we can buy the drones without the VTXs. Does that stop VTXs coming in? If I type in 04A unit, is that 04 air unit? Because that doesn't have anything. How could that possibly do anything? Yeah, oh my god, literally everything is out of stock. That sucks. So where would you buy an 04 air unit if you bought a drone? Unless you just take it out your existing one. And then the other issue is the DJI Care refresh. Love talking to myself. 229 US dollars is not bad. How much is that in euros? 200 euros for an Air Unit Pro. And there's still no one, and it is 10 minutes. I've never done a live before, so I didn't know what to expect personally. Maybe because it's morning time. Time converter, I've got to find out the times again. Time and date converter. How do you do this? Time converter. Time converter. And then the time now is here. And then we're going to go Eastern. Is, well, what time is it now? It's like coming up to, it's 6:30ish. So it's like 11:30 in the morning. Probably people are stuck at work. That's probably why they can't attend. And then what time is it in England? London, England, 4:30. So finishing work probably. I only chose this time because there's enough ample light here. This is actually peak time for bugs and stuff to eat me alive. And then it's probably like an hour towards sunset. Maybe this is what live's about, just talking to myself until people join and look at the question. I have no idea how this will work for afterwards. So we can move on to drones then. So I put up a community post on my channel. I use it quite frequently to do updates. And I'm actually going to be doing a newsletter as well called Weekly Focus. So if you end up watching this after the live or however it's recorded, if you join up to the newsletter completely free, I'm going to share like behind the scenes for what I do with YouTube. So like what I'm working on, what's coming up, what I've done in the past in case you've missed it. Maybe you're new, for instance, and haven't seen the channel before. Like I'll cover like previous topics in case that interests you. Creator tips, things that I learn along the way. At the end of the day, this is just a learning journey. Things that I watch, and just like motivational quotes just to inspire people, just to like keep at it, whether it's whatever it is, whether it's YouTube or not, just to inspire you. I just want to spread the positivity and the positive energy rather than negativity, because every time I look at comments, it doesn't matter what platform, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, I'm just scrolling just for some binge entertainment, and then all of a sudden I look at the comments and I don't think anything of it, and I can't believe some of the comments are ridiculous. I actually paid for an Instagram ad for another account I have to try and get bookings, and all it did was invite negative comments. Just the state of people is ridiculous, honestly. Yeah, so if you join the newsletter, you'll end up knowing just a little bit more about me and behind the channel, like just the things I go through. Because I used to be publishing one video a week, which was doable, However, when you're trying to balance it with building other businesses and emails and doing like off the cuff work, I have to like balance a schedule, and then it eats into my time in terms of like I can't get a video out. In for me to have some time off basically as well to relax, because it's just non-stop. I was working 7 days, and definitely doable, and it probably wouldn't have been done if I wasn't living with my grandma and my parent and my mum and dad, like having them to help me out while everyone's chipping in here. It will be so tough. It will be tough. Doable, but it will be tough. Where was I? Because I got distracted. I'm blanking out now. And my 10K video is coming out on Tuesday as well. And then I'll be working on the next video, which will probably be light painting with the FPV drone. But it requires me going to certain places and capturing some photos, which would be cool. But it's just the travel portion, because if I have to go to do this at sunset, where I can actually see where I'm going with the FPV drone, it's only one sunset at night, and if some locations are far away rather than the same spot, it makes it very difficult. So the biggest cost in this video will be petrol, traveling around the island, trying to find these cool spots to do the light painting. Like I can easily do it in one spot, but I want to kind of like take several photos, light painting photos with the drone, because I think it's cool, and doing shapes. Someone commented and I haven't got back to them actually, which I need to do. So yeah, I think that one. I don't know, I want to do a 6-inch versus a 7-inch video, so the Vapor D6 and the Moss 7 video, that I want to do that. Like I have all these videos to do that I want to do. It's just getting the time and fitting it to it, balancing my own life, like trying to go to the gym and do stuff like that. It's hot as well. It's impractical to do it during the day because it's just so hot, and the lighting's not the best either. So that's why I say you just got to balance it out. Some of the best locations are in the mountains as well. To go to the mountains and find a cool spot and set up can take an hour or two. Charging the lipos, flying the spot. The first spot might not be the best. Oof, it's hot. My can is sweating as well. I don't know if you can do this on the live or whatever. So yeah, videos aren't the problem. Ideation isn't the problem. It's just the time. If I had someone helping me with editing the videos, which again is at a cost, I could probably turn out one a week again. But also you don't want to like overdo it. You want enjoyment from doing this and not burn it out. And like this bi-weekly one, it's not bad right now. It's very manageable. I could probably bring that back up again. It just depends on schedule. I do want to do an FPV review again. It's just so hard when you're trying to reach out to brands and you might not hear straight away, or when you do hear from them, they're trying to like squeeze everything out of you in terms of, oh, we can only give you like something that costs like $10 or $20, and it just doesn't make sense. Or maybe they do give you the drone, and all of a sudden they want everything under the sun. They want like several videos, they want more shorts, and I'm like, that's just not feasible. Like I can obviously make it, and I'm happy to make that, but in the day it's my time to plan, film, edit. The biggest thing for me, the slowest thing for me, is editing, because I taught myself I'm not the quickest editor, I'm not the best editor, but it's something like I would rather pass on, and I'll do all the filming and the planning. Like that's more fun for me. Editing's always a hit and miss. It really does depend on what it is. And I'm trying to improve, and I don't know if it's my editing or if it's like packaging. Title thumbnail is so hard. Oh, I heard some cats like going for it again like I did this morning. That was so annoying. But yeah, I am looking at new drones to review. I'm trying to reach out to new brands right now. Sub 250 was the Oasis 30. It was Flywoo LR04, which I think is currently winning on the community post poll. And then what was the other one? Parvo Pro 20 Pro, which hasn't had much reception, strangely. But that one looks good too. I think it will give the Cinelog 30 a run for its money. It's got LEDs. I wish they had that special edition, whatever it was, Night Walker or whatever it's called, with the multicolored LEDs. That would have been really cool to do. And the one I forgot to put on the poll was Deep Space FPV. There we go. Let's have a look at it. Just bringing it up here on the iPad. Again, I just found this one through the Instagram and just other people that I speak to. If I click on it, so the one that interests me the most, I think, is that my brother? He's coming back. Yeah, my brother's on his way back. Is the Rock 704 Pro. So it's another 7-inch, but it's cheaper than Gepard C's Moz 7. Not by much, but it's still, I think it's like 100 US cheaper for 04. All right, let me go for TBS Tango, because that will be TBS Tango 665. So yeah, give or take, it's around $100 cheaper, because I think the Moz 7 was like 700-ish. Can't even remember. Moz 7. I honestly can't remember. Let's have a look here.
Oh my God!
You're gonna have to excuse neighbors. So we have Moz 7. Yes, 709. So it's not $100 cheaper. I was wrong. It was 665. It's about $30 less. But it is an interesting drone. It's all black, which is really cool. I should have added that in, but it is the most expensive out of the drones. Like, if I was to review one, I think the LR04, no, it wasn't the cheapest, the Pavo was the cheapest. But the LR04 I did find interesting, sub 250 long range drone. Bi-blade as well. It would be cool to test it with a tri-blade, but it's probably not designed for that. It has GPS. I have the batteries for it. So that's, we'll see, because I have a friend's wedding coming up in September, so I probably want to wait until I come back to do another review, or maybe buy 2 drones and 2 reviews back to back. But when you do these reviews, it does help with brands trying to gain their attention and going from there. It is really hot. It's always hard to record outside, and it's actually really hot. I don't know if you can see me sweating. Like, it's got, I'm actually sweating. It's so hot, it's ridiculous. And no one has joined the live, I don't think. This has been a really interesting experience. I've never done this before. I think maybe the timing's off. Maybe I need to try this at a different time. Even though it was suitable for me, like, if I did this, most people do lives at night. But the thing is, it's like super early in the morning, like early hours. And it is currently, oh, it is hot today, and tomorrow's gonna be hot as well. 35 degrees. It's currently 32, and it's coming up to 7 p.m. here. That's hot. You know, I'm sweating. You can see I'm sweating. I'll probably pause this at 7. I'll wait. I'll do another 5 minutes, but no one's come by. So, interesting experience. Very interesting experience, this. I have no idea if anyone's passed by it and flicked off. Don't know. See, this, because I have a vidIQ coach, he recommended me to do a live. And obviously, you've never done one before. The easiest way to do this is through the phone. I haven't really got anything set up on my laptop or anything to do a live. Haven't had that experience before. And I thought, you know what, I'll just start talking And in the back of my mind, I didn't know what to talk about. And I was like, you know what, just talk about what's happened recently. So that's why I thought starting off with the Go 3S, which came out this week. Interesting product. Discuss like my weekly newsletter. Discuss like some of the FPV drones that I'm after. I want to see what your thoughts are, like by adding a poll, adding comments. So it's just getting used to all the features. Like if I do this, oh, I can turn the camera around. As you can see, it's just I'm just outside in the garden. If you want to take a look, we got the pool over there. That's not a snake, it's a hose. We do have snakes though in the garden. The other day there was a snake on that roof. I don't know if you can see it. There was a massive snake. Yes, Paris, hello. You alright? Alright. You taking a shit? Oh, what are you doing then? Why in that bathroom? Alright. That was my brother trying to disturb me. Yeah, there was a snake over there chasing a rat, I think. And there was another big one up in that tree. I think there was two. It was big. I got a photo of it. And then we had another small one, probably I don't know about this big, that tried to eat a comedian, and we saved it. This garden's wild. We've got a cat, we've got a dog. There's lizards everywhere. They're not around here now, but all around the house is just animals, reptiles. Dr. Dolittle. It's actually getting hotter. It's supposed to be the evening, and I can feel it get hotter. I'm just sweating. If it was me not doing this live, I wouldn't be wearing this. Oh my god, that was terrible. Sorry. Yeah, I'm drinking a beer because it's Friday, and then it's going to be dinner time. And you guys in England probably going to be finishing work, doing whatever, probably heading to the pub, or if you're at school or whatever, finishing school, just enjoying your friends. And then if you're in Eastern time, like Toronto time, where I used to live, it is probably lunchtime now. And I bet you one person will join just before I finish it. I hope. Otherwise I've just been talking to myself for half an hour. But yeah, lunchtime, and I don't know about Pacific time. What time would be? I could probably find out. Safari time zone, Pacific time zone. What time is it there? Oh my god, you guys are just waking up. So yeah, not the most practical life, but it's experience, right? It's hot. I feel like I need a shower and maybe another drink. Maybe I can talk to my vidIQ coach and see if there's any tips for better times to go live. And what happens with this? You guys are probably going to watch it and think, what is this guy doing? But I think it's part of the experience as you grow as well. Do you know what? As we're going to end this soon, in a few minutes, just massive thank you to everyone for hitting 10K. I didn't expect it. More will be explained about what I learned in my upcoming video on Tuesday. I have it scheduled. I shot it yesterday at the beach, so it's gonna be proper low chill vibe. Just big thanks. Just 7 things I learned on getting to 10K, because it's been a grind. It still is, but I believe that the only way is up, and it's only going to get better. Personally, hopefully we get more brands on board. I would love DJI to work with DJI, and I'm hoping the US thing reverses, but we don't know till later. But if you watch this, let me know, comment down below what you think. Yeah, it's hot. I think half an hour is good here. No one has joined. I'm gonna wait for 10 more seconds. Can you imagine someone joins? But yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. and we'll see you in maybe another live.